Hello again, this is Hiro Uzuki with part 3 of my Metal Gear Solid Let's Play. The movie that is also somehow a game. Suppressor... Just need to wait for this guy to get over here. Yeah, sorry, but I need you to take a permanent dirt nap. Also, I went through all my ammo right there. That was pathetic. Okay, so this part right here is why I have the thermal goggles, or why I got them early. Yes, Meryl, I know.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
You mentioned that already.
You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas.
You mentioned that too.
Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
Again, that's why I have the infrared goggles. Stop worrying so much. Christ. I believe this is the only time I have to worry about those sensors, so yeah, the return trip isn't going to be a pain in the ass. Mosh mosh!
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position
You don't
waiting
say.
to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
I have fans? Campbell! I have fans. Did you know that?
Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei-Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Let me know where my fan
if somebody knows
is.
your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Mei-Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
In all seriousness, if you want the mine detector, it's on the second floor of the tank hangar. But I didn't want to go through the time and effort to get it. That one crawling works just as well. There should be a claymore right up here. Alright. Gonna want these out. And to think, I have to wait until MGS5 before I get a tank.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska.
Well, technically birds don't
I
eat,
will not
not
let
unless
you
they're
pass.
penguins.
Send him a message.
Keep laughing, big guy.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are.
Says the guy who's hiding in a giant metal shell. Whoops. Oops. Almost got hit. I don't think that one's gonna hit either. Catch.
See how you like this?
Dude, seriously, get that can out of my face. Ash. Yeah, one way you can make this fight a bit easier is to put down some C4, or Claymore mine to hit a treads. But I kind of use up all my C4, and I've only got one Claymore. There's that nonsense to take care of. Hey there, buddy. Looks like you took a nasty fall. Hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna go ahead and loot your corpse. That alright? I knew you wouldn't mind. I see you've got a card key here. I don't think you'll be needing this anymore.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. You got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so, but I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dick.
Okay, technically that wasn't me.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
Sorry, but I very much like being alive. Well, it was almost a full refill in my life. I need to go back out of here for just a moment. Restock my grenades, and some chaff grenades while I'm at it. Thank you. Apparently he's already gone. It's amazing how quickly that big man can move. here, take a quick look. Also down in that truck down there is a gas mask. I mean, you can get it if you want, but ideally I won't be spotted and I won't need to actually get it. If I get it, that implies that I'm going to get spotted. Like, in this area. If that happens, then, yeah, in this particular room, the area gets flooded with poison gas. Mosh, mosh.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up here, but are they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said, totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
Hey, tell that to the guards here. Go ahead and take care of this real quick.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons
One
of
thing I
any
don't get is
kind.
why they haven't
I hope I
used
can help you to stop
Nastasha
them.
even once beyond this game.
Those terrorists
we see
are
her
serious
here,
about
but
launching a nuclear weapon.
after that,
The
she's
world
only ever
cannot stand
mentioned
by
in
idly
the
and
second
allow that
game.
to happen.
We never see
and
her
neither
again
can
after
I.
this.
Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Ah, shit. So yeah, Jeff grenades are about the only thing I can use here. That's right. I turn around. I'm not even gonna go for that. Open up. Drop in here real quick. shooting a man while he's using the bathroom is just wrong, but I had to prioritize my own safety. Safety is my prime concern here. This is what I need in here. Come on, there's no one else using this elevator right now. Nope. More poison gas. This can be really easy or really hard, depending on how quickly you can get the missile past the gun cameras. And one thing the game doesn't tell you is that you can actually control the missile in first-person view.
Snake, watch out. That place is filled with gas.
I know,
also,
I'm breathing
the floor
it.
is electrified. First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Gamble. My fan contacted me. What should I do?
For the time being, let's trust what Deep Throat told us. Use a remote-controlled missile to destroy the switchboard in the northwest section of the Warhead Storage Building's second-floor basement. Make sure your remote-controlled missile doesn't get shot down by those gun cameras.
Right, listen to the fans. That's always the right thing to do. There we go. I didn't really feel like messing with it. Sounds like someone's having a party. Someone had fun with you guys.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade. It's a ghost.
Ghosts are bullshit. You should know that by now. If you were attacked, it was most likely by a cyborg ninja. That's much more realistic. Let's get that straight now. Ghosts do not exist in this world or any other. It is only cyborg ninjas with stealth camo. Okay, so for this fight coming up, the only items that you will need / use are the chaff grenade, the thermal goggles, and the rations. mostly be using CQC though. Nice, dude. Real nice.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What are you talking about? Oh, what next?
Snake.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where such words are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Amazing, isn't it?
I've come from
All we
another
need is a
world to do
junker
battle.
and a police nut, and
What
we've
is
got
it,
the full
revenge?
set.
It is nothing so trivial as revenge. A fight to the death with you. Only in that can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
I need that man. Keep your hands off him.
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. That's...
Yeah, so if you keep a weapon out during this fight, it makes it much more difficult.
Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand. It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon.
If you're going to chuck a chaff grenade, you want to throw it, then quickly unequip the chaff grenades. Ow. Ow. I can't do flying spin kicks like that. Not unfair.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch me.
And this is the part where you will need the thermal goggles.
I'm here, Snake.
He will wait in his new spot for a few seconds before
Times.
coming after you.
I've been waiting for this pain. Hurt me more. More.
I think I threw that one a little too early.
That's it. I remember that punch.
I mean, the same punch I've been throwing the past few seconds. Past few minutes,
Do
actually.
you remember, Snake? The feel of battle. The clashing of bone and sinew.
Ow.
That's good, Snake. Hurt me more.
Ow. There we go. Hey, you might want to move away when he does that.
Hurt me more. Hurt me more.
I don't know why, but for some reason I keep forgetting that the shaft grenades doesn't work in that part. Right here. Yeah, I wanted to play it safe there.
I felt that, Snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar. What? Not again.
You must give him some strong shit.
What's happening?
I'm losing myself.
Is it over?
Might want to stay in there. Okay, now you can come out.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox. No doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
She.
And where is he now?
She.
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what
Her
about this
lab.
soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Bullshit.
Is that the only reason?
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
Okay, Otaku, you can come out of the closet. Or captain
How
in this
long
case.
are you gonna stay in there?
Are you one of them?
Do I look like one of
No,
them?
I'm not. I always work alone.
Alone? Are you an otaku too?
Yes.
Come on, get out. We can't stay here forever.
Emphatic yes on that.
Your uniform is different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear Chief Engineer, Hal Emmerich, right?
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry.
Not
but no.
quite.
There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh, well, at least you're not one of them.
Huh. Are you hurt?
I'm okay. I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all, it's nothing to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah. What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Fire! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
Shocking,
You
isn't
really
it?
didn't know.
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on its back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Yep. Shocking, I know.
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched
Build
that
a
thing...
giant walking deathmobile.
Damn! Damn! I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Partly your fault.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
The day of the Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
A sick one.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA.
If the second game is anything to go off of, or
I used to think that I could
liberty.
use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Rex is in the underground maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were planning a launch from the start, then their ballistic program is probably finished. And since they haven't called for me in a few hours, they must not need me. In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys. We'll link up with her.
If we can't override the launch, we'll have to destroy Rex.
Can we take the walking death tank for a spin, though? Just once.
I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this.
Where's mine?
It's the same stealth technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh no! Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened?
She had to run and hide.
Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
Pretty sure we saw that, yes.
A disguise?
She had such a cute way of walking. She kind of wiggles her behind.
You were really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
At least he's honest.
Walking, huh?
If she's disguised as the enemy, you'll have to contact her when she's alone, huh? There's only one place where we can be sure she's by herself.
Where's that?
Don't be so dense.
Yeah, I was really confused when I first heard that myself.
Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
You're not in pain, are you?
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong?
He's
Getting
not
all
dying.
friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget
Ouch.
it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. And Otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
My kind of guy.
Japan was the
My
first
kind of
country to
people.
successfully make bipedal robots. They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese cartoons played some part in that?
They did.
At least not.
I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons, you know.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
I'd like to make a
Just sounds
Gundam.
like a childish excuse to me.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over now. I won't take part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place. Also, With this stealth camouflage, I can sneak in and out of the armory and mess hall. If you need ammo or rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you. I'm on frequency 141.12. See you later.
It's a little beat up. Need to get my shit together, both literally and metaphorically speaking. You know what, I'll go ahead and save and stop here.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is worth living. That's why I entered MIT instead of Princeton or Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just theoretical stuff. I wanted to make things for people. The Soliton radar system or the Codex system. I just wanted to make something that would be useful for people.
What's this got to do with
I
sailing?
think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich too. But he was used like a tool, used to make a horrible killing machine. Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
That's fascinating and all, but like, just save my game for me, please. Thank you. And I'm gonna end this here, so if you like the video, hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and above all else, do take care of yourselves out there. With that, this is Hiro Uzuki, signing off.